What is going on, YouTublets? Here we are again. I figured I'd give you a little bit of an update on what's going on with this Ibanez guitar. I got wax paper down over here all over the place. Got it taped down to the bench, but here's why. I've been working on this fretboard. I don't know if you can see how much it looks like ebony or not. Maybe, I don't know what's best, whether the light reflection off of it or not reflecting off of it. I can't see the camera good enough to tell. But it does look a whole lot like ebony. Now I just got through putting the binding on. It's rough. I mean, yeah, I don't know if you can see it or not. Maybe there you can. You get up here too close to the camera, the light, I get behind that light and you can't see. See what I mean? But it, like I say, it's rough. I got to go over it with sandpaper and smooth it down. The corners and the edges up here, I still haven't even clipped it off yet. This one I got to clip off. But you can kind of get the idea of the look we're going for there. Of course, there's what the board looked like before, and there's what it's going to look like on the guitar. In fact, let me pause the camera and I'll get the guitar. And the owner wanted the bridge stained on the guitar too, and I used this very same stain on the bridge, and the bridge would not absorb it, man. It just ran off of it and puddled up like it had wax coating over the bridge or something. I don't know. It just, that stain would not work on it. So I used a different kind of stain on it, and I got it to work. And it's, according to the numbers, the same black this is. And it looks very much the same to my eyes anyway. Anyway, it's got a black bridge on it now to match the black fretboard here. I don't know which is best, if it's better with that light glare like that or like that maybe. I don't know. Can't see good enough to tell. Let me get the guitar though and bring it over here and I'll show you. We'll lay this down on the guitar and I'll show you what it looks like. It looks pretty dang nice, I think, with this white binding on it. When we get frets in there, it's going to look even better. I think the frets are really going to, just imagine shiny frets across there. Let me get the guitar and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Hold on. Now, like I say, this is still very rough. Very, very rough. I got to cut this one edge off yet. I didn't clip that one off. Oh, I wanted to leave a little bit up here, you know, in case I screwed up on the corners down here. But you can kind of get an idea of what we're chasing here. The look we are after. He's going to put, the owner's going to put a Tony Rice like teardrop type pick guard on here eventually. Oh yeah, the bridge. It's very close to the same color that the fretboard is. But I had to dye it in a completely different way, a different dye. And like I say, according to the numbers, they should match up. Here, get you a better shot of it maybe. I don't know what that bridge, that was weird. It was like it had a coat of wax on it. You know, I can see this offset, man. I can just see it looking at it with that tape on there. Anyways, what was I talking about? Yeah, it had like a wax. I put the dye on there, okay? Took this brush right here, painted on the dye, and it would puddle all up right here. And you know, I could paint it up here, and it would run down this, paint it right there, and it would run down and puddle up here. It would not go into that bridge. The bridge would not soak it up. So I used a different kind of dye, went over it with steel wool. I also went over that board with steel wool. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Does that look like ebony to you? It's pretty close, but it's not exactly. The grain's not exactly, but owner wanted the fretboard to extend beyond. I sealed this, by the way, with lacquer. He wanted to extend the sound hole beyond the sound hole 1 fret, okay? So there it is, 1 fret. You know, there's where the last fret's going to go. Right here is where he wanted it. I started to leave it one more and take a picture and show him. It looked pretty cool. But it looks pretty dang cool there now, I think. If I can back off here enough to get it all in there. Of course, it's got that tape on there. It doesn't help the looks of it, but maybe you can kind of see now. Imagine a teardrop pick guard on it. Tony Rice style pick guard. It's going to look a lot like Tony's guitar. A whole bunch like it, I think. But there again, like I say, I got to go over these corners. I don't know if you can... maybe this would be a better angle. I don't know. There. I got to go over those corners and just a little bit of sandpaper and smooth them out, straighten them out, make them look better than that. But it's turning out pretty dang nice. There's a very little bit, oh, I pulled the whole board off. Very little bit of transition where the binding and the neck meet. I have enough room there to sand the binding down and make that really, really smooth. It's not very bad right now, but it'll be a whole lot smoother than that once I rework it, work it over. But yeah, man, that's where we are now. I'll go ahead and take all this crap off, I guess. And let me put the camera up and we'll talk some more. Hold on. Yes, sir. Like I say, the next I didn't say it yet, I guess. The next video, let's see, we will be, cue balls here, look out, you know what that means. The next video we will probably be gluing this fretboard back onto the guitar. Now I still have to prepare all of this. There's some loose wood fibers here I want to glue back down. I don't want to tear those out or throw them away. I want to glue them back down. And oh man, look who's here. Anyways, the loose fibers, I want to glue those back down under here. I'm talking about under the fretboard. Glue them back down, prepare that, level it out a little bit, you know, just make sure the fretboard meets up with that wood, okay. And we'll probably glue the fretboard back on the next video. And then start fretting. Already got fret wire. I can't reach it, but I've got it back here. Medium frets, what it's going to get. And of course we have to do leveling and dressing and crowning and polishing and all that crap to them after we glue the fretboard on, let that dry, and fret it. So stay tuned for all that. Cue ball here got a new haircut. I don't know if you can recognize her or not. She acts like she's cold, but she's been burning up with all that extra fur. Now she's not so hot, but still foxy, and a lot cooler, yeah, I think. She's a pretty gal with that new hairdo, I think. What do y'all think? She look better? It would look better after it grows out a little bit over a few days. You feel better, don't you, Q? Tell them. Say, I love you. I love you. Tell the YouTube fans you love them. I love you. I love you. What? I love you. I love you. What? It's gonna get crazy. I love you. I love you. Good. See you next time, folks. Good. Good girl. Good.